important for me in my work. My English is not well. Sorry for me.
Oh, come on, it's okay. We are just speaking like friends here.
Yeah, and I try to do it better.
Okay, thank you so much, Artem. What about you?
Well, can you listen me?
Yes, we listen
Okay.
to you perfectly.
Well, my name is Artem. I'm from Chelyabinsk. I learn English because it's important for my work, and I need prepare to upcoming interview. That's why I learn English, and I chose Skyeng because I think that Skyeng has a great teachers.
Okay, thank you so much. So tell me, please, how long have you been with us? Have you been our student?
Well, I'm a student only a few weeks, two weeks, if I remember.
Okay,
and,
so do you enjoy the process?
Yes, I will enjoy the process, and I have experience in English in past 2 years, and by last 2 weeks, I can improve my English to my current level. But is still not enough not enough good for me.
I see.
That's why I'm here. I need to practice. I want to practice my speaking skills. That's all.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm very glad you are here too. So, as you know, the topic of our conversation today is mobile phones and their role in our life. So, first of all, tell me, please, how important is this device to you, Roman?
Mobile phone become the one of important part of our life 5 or 10 years ago, and as for me, and all of my life now connected with mobile phone, mobile linking, and mobile conversation.
I see. Okay,
for work and for
personal life. I see. Thank you so much, Artem. What about you?
Well, I'm also the old user of mobile phone. I used them in past 10 years, about years, and mobile phones. It's important not only my personal life but in my work because I'm mobile developer. I sometimes in some projects I was developed some applications for mobile phones. That's why I can say that mobile phone is important for my work directly.
I see. So we are happy today to have you here because you will tell us a lot of inside information, right?
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much. We have a new person, Murad. Can you hear us?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so good. Tell us some words about yourself, and we will continue discussing.
I'm Artem, brother.
Oh, nice. So we have a family conversation today.
Yep.
Good. Okay, so are you in Dubai as well? I'm sorry.
Dubai
Sorry. I'm so sorry. So, where are you now? In Chelyabinsk?
No, I'm in Kopeysk. It placed near Chelyabinsk.
I know you have a carry company in Kopeysk, right?
What company? Can you repeat?
Metro Cash and Carry.
Yes, I have. We have.
Yes, you have. I know because we taught them English when I worked with the company some time ago. Okay, so tell us some information about yourself.
Oh, I am a very positive person. I like to have conversation with the beautiful girls like you.
Okay, so why do you learn English if you learn?
I learned English because I want to be familiar with more people that I familiar now. So I have a friend that can be speak in English only, but and sometimes I can understand what does he say.
I see. Okay, so you use English when you travel, right?
No.
You never travel.
I travel a lot when I was a child, but now I'm work a lot and I haven't free time for traveling.
Oh, okay, I see. I don't know if you know or not. Today we are discussing mobile phones and how important they are in our life. Tell me, please, do you find these electronic device really vital to you, really important?
I think that is very important device for everyone because just imagine some years ago we can't to make a call to somebody when we're walking on the street, but now it is possible. So I think that it's very important because we hadn't to go to home for making a call to somebody.
Okay, I see. Thank you so much. Now I want each of you to tell me about the mobile phone that you have, where it is from, and what functions do you use it mostly for. Okay. So, Roman, can you start, please?
I don't understand.
I want you to tell me. I want you to tell me about your mobile phone, where it is from, and what functions do you use.
Where it is from my phone?
Yeah.
Or which production is phone?
Yeah. So I mean the country of. Yes. I mean the country of production.
Yeah. Like now I have two mobile phones. One of this is Samsung. I bought it in Russia. It's my personal mobile phone. And second is BlackBerry, is standards of corporative standards of my company, and it's especially for my work. But sometime usually I used my work mobile phone because the call in Russia it's very expensive, and I used my personal mobile phone as electronic gadget with surfing, internet surfing, with photo and another useful
functions. Okay, thank you so much, Artem. What about you?
Well, my mobile phone calls Omnia W. It was born in South Korea, I think, because it's market Samsung. Life of my phone very interesting. Sometimes I talk with other people and it listening. What about I talk? I use my phone to talk with people, to exchange short messages, to internet surfing, and to develop some application. Also, my phone model is one of the first models which contains the Microsoft Windows Phone operation system, and I bought it with a special aim or special goal to programming on this iPhone or this phone. That's all. I hope that my phone very happy with me and I love it.
Okay, I see. Tell me, please, what color is it?
It's black.
It's black. I see. Thank you so much. You know, I have one question to you because you are a professional in this sphere. Do you recommend this model to average people, not some IT specialists or I don't know?
To average people, I will recommend to write letters each other and use ordinary posts because it make people more closely between each other. But especially my model, I do not recommend my model because the new version of operating system from Microsoft not compatible with my phone. And if somebody wants to bought any phone, I recommend to use iPhone.
I see. We will speak about iPhone later a little bit. I have some questions to you. Murad, what about you? What mobile phone do you have?
I have very ordinary mobile phone. It's Samsung Galaxy S2. So I think that it was developed in South Korea and was produced in China. I think that every phone produced in China today. And
Yeah, I agree with you.
iPhone is not exception. I have advertisement for Артем mobile phone. It can be make a great panorama photo. I don't know why he doesn't say about it.
Okay, so you mean have you used this mobile for that purpose, to make panoramic photos?
Yes, I have. Yes, I had. I use my phone to create panorama photo and ordinary photo and videos, and I use it very often when I travel. But I have also, как он там, фотоаппарат.
Photo camera.
I have also photo camera, and in most cases I use photo camera if I can.
I see. Thank you so much. So somebody who was that? Somebody mentioned iPhone, and I have a question to you. Nowadays, many people are crazy about this very device. Do you understand them? And I understand that you don't have iPhones, either of you. So would you like to have it in future? Murad, what about you?
I think that I would like to have it in future because my wife have iPhone and I feel myself more poor than she. No, it was just a joke. I think that it is very useful because iPhone has iOS operating system and it is very simple OS. So sometimes my children play with my wife's phone and there is nothing damage for him. I can't understand how it can be.
So you mean you can't kill this mobile even if you are a child?
Yes, they can't kill mobile, and they can't to broke some options or settings on the mobile phone, and it is. I think that is something fantastic.
I see. Roman, what about you? Would you like to have an iPhone?
For my opinion, it's not needed. I don't need it because I think that iPhone is more a system of a phone, and its support is more difficult than another model. It's Samsung, for example, Samsung, and Apple company is made special system which forced us to pay for anyone appliance, any one application for this device. But another system is, for example, Samsung. We have a free application and many program for free.
Functions, right?
Function for free, yeah.
Yes, I see. Artem, what do you think? Do you see iPhone in your dreams?
Well, I want to have iPhone, iPads, and, laptops, and other devices because if I can, if I have opportunity to buy all these devices, it means that I will be very rich man, and I want to be a rich man. But in functional, by functions, my old Omnia W, my phone cover all my needs, and now I don't need iPhone, but I want them.
You want them. You want to have a rich image, right?
Yes.
Okay, I
That's
see.
right.
I have to suggest you one situation, and I want to know your feelings and emotions in the situation. Can you imagine that you forgot, I'm sorry, your mobile at home, and now you are at work, for example, and you can't see your gadget around you? How do you feel, Murad?
I think that it will be. I will be afraid about my phone, and I will be very sad because I'm think that it was stolen. I think, yeah, and I lose all my contacts.
So it means that you are so much connected to your mobile phone and you can't live without it, right?
No, I am so much connected to the other people, and the mobile phone is just a device that allows me to connect them.
I see. So you'd be sad, right?
I will be sad.
Okay, Artem, what about you? What would you feel?
Well, if I can't find my phone and I walking on the street, I will be very happy because no one can to call me, and no one wants to talk with me. And if my phone will be stolen, I just say happy life with new master.
I just say okay.
Okay,
Let it be.
I have reason to buy a phone, because all my contacts and all data in my phones are synchronized between various cloud services, and I can just buy another phone and push button and get my old contacts back on my new phone, and that's all.
Such a wise approach, you know. You thought about every possible bad situation in your life because you synchronized every data with your computers and clouds and blah blah blah. Good job, you know.
Yeah,
okay.
Thank you.
So, Roman, what about you? What would you feel if you forgot your mobile at home?
Yes, I agree with my colleague. Yes, and I will stressful about my connection, not without just mobile phone, but my connection, my work call, and my plans of my day, plans of my life.
Okay, I see. So everybody needs a mobile to have in the pocket and just to have this feeling. Okay, next question to you is, do you sometimes feel that you need to switch it off just to be out of all these calls, of all the nerves, all the stress? Murad, what about you?
I think that I hadn't those situations, and I will not have. because I think that if it will be, there is trouble with people, not with devices. So if I will not to get some message or callings from people who want to call me, they will call to my wife.
Oh, I see. So you have a backup plan, right?
No, I haven't. I didn't have some backup plan. I think that it is unnecessary to switch off mobile phone.
So, and you never do it, even at night?
I never do it.
Okay, I see. Roman, what about you?
Yes, I do not have this situation. Only except the situation of work when the corporative etiquette need us to switch off the mobile phone on the meeting and on the another important meeting.
Okay, okay, I see. Artem, what do you think?
Well, sometimes I need to switch off the sound on my phone, but I never feeling that I need to power off my phone, because phone is not one way to connect with other people's. I have a планшет по-английски.
Tablet.
I have a tablet, I have a notebook, I have a notebook, I have a computer, and anybody can find me in the internet, and if anybody wants to connect with me, that he can send me email or write to Skype or write it on me to speak to TeamSpeak, or well, there are many ways to connect with me without my phone. That's why I never want to switch off them, and most people that I talk with the most people in my family or colleges is pleasant people, and I love them. I love them all. That's why I haven't reasons to power off my phone.
I see. So people will find you anyway. No place to hide.
Yep.
Right? Okay, I see. You know, some people say that mobile phones, they have a negative effect on our health. Have you heard anything about that, Murad?
I heard that one man in USA will get a court with mobile producer because he got sickness with after using mobile phone a couple of years. So I heard that because the court was ended with nothing, and sometimes I hear that some sciences are proved that mobile phone don't make a damage for human health.
So when you use your mobile phone, are you afraid that it can influence your brain, for example? Because some people say that we can have a brain cancer because of using that.
Yes, it was about the cancer. I remember.
Yeah, so I guess it's the only reason for going to court. Okay, so you are not afraid.
I'm not afraid because I don't wear my phone every time. The most of time it plays it on the table, not so near about my head. So I think it can't to make a lot of damage for me, and we will die anyway.
You said you're a very positive person. We will die anyway. Okay. So let's face it. Yeah, right. We will die. Okay, Roman, what about you?
I heard about this problem later when we have old model of phone. I think that in modern phone this influence or radiation is have a minimum rate, but when I arrived in Dubai, I see at the street many people of Indo-Pakistan national. I think that for this national have a specially propaganda of this problem, because most of these people use mobile phone like hand radio. This speak like this and hear like that and walking like that on the street, and it's many people in Indian and national in Pakistan national.
Did you ask them why they are doing like this?
No. Not yet. Not yet.
You should ask them and tell us later what is the reason of the behavior.
Okay.
Artem, I guess you best of us all. How mobile phone influence our health?
Well, I think that it's not completely true. That I think that mobile phone can take some damage to people if the people use them continuously, так можно сказать, and maybe well, I don't know if it's true or false, but I put my phone with most unnecessary piece of my body, like my legs, because I'm programmer, I don't need legs.
Are you sure? Are you 100% sure you don't need any legs?
In my work I don't, and programming is my hobby and my work and my life. That's why if I will haven't legs, I can work and grow money. It means that that's why I put my phone in my pockets, можно сказать, да? In
yes,
my
you're
pockets
right.
when I walk, but I think that it doesn't hurt me, because for past 10 years I have no cancer, and
thanks God.
Yes, and I hope that I never know what is it.
So I hope as well. Wish you all the best with your health, especially. Okay, my next question is about mobile ticket. I will tell you some situations, and I want to know your reaction to that. The first situation is as following: you are in a public place, and some person is talking on the phone really loudly, telling all the personal details about last night or last party they visited. So, does it bother you? How would you react? Roman.
I try to show this person make the sound of your speech lesser.
Okay, so you will try to show or you try to tell?
Yes, when they talking, I try to show you, not take this phone, but to gesticulate and show you that we need more loud, need more lesser loud of your talk. of the
Okay,
system.
thank you so much. Murad, what would you do?
I think that I will saying that people that it is not good to saying about his life every people and for example children I know, so it will be better to get low the sound or to call later.
Yeah, okay. Agree with you absolutely. Artem, what would you do?
Can you repeat the question?
Yes, so you are in a public place and some person is talking on the phone really loudly.
Это громко, да?
Telling all the details about personal life. So what would you do? How would you feel?
Well, I feel nothing. I just maybe think, wow, he has interested life, or he has boring life, and I go away or stay and continue do my
Business.
business. Yep,
Okay, so it doesn't bother you at all.
at all. Even if there are 100 people and all of the people will talk by phone very loudly, I think I think whoa, maybe if 100 phones power on in one place, maybe I need to go outside because there are because they create some damage to his organism or cancers, or in 10 years we have a man with cancer of his brains, and I just take my bags and go to another public place where more silently and more comfortable to me. That's all.
Okay, I see. One more very popular case is when people use their mobile phones in the cinema while watching a film. Murad, how do you feel about that?
I will kill him.
Just literally, you will stand up and punch in the face.
I think that it is very bad situation because you want to end calling for, at another person and can't make a noise because people are watching film near you. So I think I will do nothing. But if this person is sit near me, I will tell you. I will tell him that he must to stop the calling.
Okay, so he must stop. Roman, what would you do?
I will try to make notes this person, and if they not stopping calling for 1 minute,
Okay.
because it's very stressful in the cinema.
Yeah, I agree with you.
At the cinema.
Okay, Artem, you will punch in the face or you will just change the hole?
Well, it depends on the film, because if film is boring
For example, I'm sorry, you are watching Godzilla and somebody talking on the phone.
I'm watching film.
Yeah, Godzilla. Do you know there is such a film?
Yes, it's boring film. No, maybe on a Batman. I think about to punch this man, and if story of this man with phone is also boring, but if story is funny, I maybe have some fun. and if this man sits near to me, my neighbor, I just can say to the phone, let's go to drink vodka, or something else to как сказать, that this man can't continue his calls. Maybe 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 this man talk with his mom or girlfriend, and if some people wants to drink vodka with him, they stopped calling on phone. If doesn't, that it means that it is funny people, and I can to connect with him and really go to drink vodka. That's all.
Okay. So you are a very creative person, I must say.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. So next question is: have you ever called to a foreign company or foreign service, or I don't know, an airline speaking English on mobile phone? Murad.
Have I what called?
Have you ever called on your mobile phone to any foreign company speaking English?
I have a call with foreigners, but it was through the Skype. We tried to call with mobile phone, but there was some errors in telephone network.
Okay, so how did you feel? I mean, when you spoke English, did you have any difficulties?
Yes, we have difficulties because I didn't. I speak English not well, and my opponent not well speak Russian because he's from India.
Oh, so sad. Indian people speaking English, it's so bad.
Yes, I know, and he has a great accent.
Okay, so but at the end, did you manage to understand each other?
We stopped the calling and continued to chat.
Okay, I see. So, Roman, what about you? You live in Dubai, and I guess that sometimes you need to call and speak English.
Yes, that's correct. Sometimes I need to speak English. Just today I am calling in clinic for to make an order of consultation of the doctor of my daughter. And in Dubai, everybody, most of service is Indian and Pakistan people, and there is a problem to understanding for Russian people, Russian mining in English.
And so how do you cope with the problem?
We talk, first of all, I ask him say slowly, talk slowly. I lose your pictures.
But it's okay. Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, I hear you. First of all, I ask him to take slowly. It's normally for him. It's suitable. They are beginning take say slowly, and we have repeat important information 2 or 3 sets, and this is correct. This is understanding for me, but not useful for good English practice, basically.
Okay. Okay, I see. Artem, what about you?
Well, I have experience some years ago. I working with a foreign company, foreign IT company, and in that times I haven't practiced in English, and our conversations, our meetings was something like hello Artem, we starting our meetings. Artem, please answer the question. That's all. And with sometimes I как там throws some time and start understanding questions, what they want from me, and also I understand that they talks not only English but also in Holland, because this company was from Holland. Я правильно говорю, да? Холланд, голландцы. Hollands. Алло, меня слышно?
Netherlands.
Netherlands. And in half year I can speak and I can listen, and our meetings starts normally, and I can understand almost all what they say to me. That's all.
Yes.
Похоже, нашего ведущего нету, да? Где у нас ведущий?
Пропал. Who is absent today?
Ну что, зажись тогда, что?
Can you hear me? I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, so I can.
Okay, so good. Thank you so much. There was some bad connection with my internet. Okay, Artem, what were you saying? So, for the third time, you could understand them?
Yes, for the first time I couldn't understand, but in half year, I can understand, and you can answer the questions and understand that they talk not only English but also Netherlands or Holland, and they can work normally. I think that's why. And I have experience which talks with guy from India.
Oh.
But it was not by phone. It was offline, face to face. And this guy can speak English, and I can speak English, and we can understand each other. And I have experience which talks face by face to Chinese. It's
unbelievable.
Yes, I don't understand what they want to say. Absolutely, I don't understand all words. All words except "Hi, Artem," and then the story with my walk with Gollands repeats. I mean, "Hi, Artem." And all, and I don't understand what he wants. I think that all. It's all my experience about talking with some foreign peoples in English.
Yeah, you know, according to your experience, Russian people are not so bad when we speak English. At least people can understand us. We are not Chinese, we are not Indian or Pakistani people.
I can say more that in Russian people have a Russian accent, and Russian can understand another Russian more efficiently than any different man. I don't know.
Okay, I see. My next question to you is about the mobile company that you use. I want you to tell me why you have chosen this very company, and that's it, the name, and how long are you a client of the certain company. Murad, can you start, please?
I used the mobile services from Beeline at least about 8 years. And I didn't change my mobile company because I think that it is not necessary, and I haven't reason to change. I think that there's no differences between mobile company. You can get some money and for after changing your company, but I think that it too unnecessary. It is very small money, but you will to change your mobile number, and other people must to change your mobile phone in their phone. But today I know that there is a law in our country related with the changing mobile services, mobile company, without changing mobile phone.
Okay, I see. So, Roman, what about you? You live in a different country, so what mobile company do you use?
I used in Russia. I used MTS company. It was my historical decision at history long time ago, 8 years ago. In Perm region where I lived, there was two mobile operator, but MTS was most of a bigger area of support, как зона покрытия. Most of area of action of mobile phone, then another company, and I choose the MTS. And at Dubai, all of people have only two mobile operator. It's government political. They have two operator. It's operator Do and operator Etisalat. I used operator Do because my company was choose this operation.
So you didn't have any choice.
Yes, I do not enjoy.
And are you satisfied with the quality of service they provide?
Yes, I satisfy their internet 3G and another services, but for conversation, comparative for comparative.
In comparison of all of level of IT technology, I think that Dubai is better, but less worse than Russian level of IT technology. For all country. Yeah. Okay, Artem, what about you? What's the name of the mobile company you use?
Well, my mobile company calls Beeline. I use this company because 7 years ago my brother bought me phone with this operator, and well, I use my phone primarily for calls and short messages. I mean, I don't use internet. And my operator works with the and my operator done it right. I satisfied. But if I have any troubles or questions, I just write these questions or troubles to official Twitter account. I write 100 tweets and or write some letters to official posts of my operator, and then the funny girls starts to call me and they ready to go do everything to satisfy me. That's and then then will stay very happy man, and I think that my operator is good, uh, I have experience with other operators. I use internet from Megaphone and internet from MTS. It was very awful, and I think after that I just broke and go away SIM cards from that operators and say to Beeline, I love you, and now I'm very happy man with my SIM card, and which 7 years old. That's all.
That's all, I see. Okay, you know, now there is a big problem and it causes a lot of damage to people's health and even lives when drivers use mobile phones while driving. Do you think it must be illegal? Do you think we should have a law against this activity? Murad, what do you think?
I know that we have that law.
Oh, we have already?
Yes, we have already this law that it is not applicable to use mobile phone during driving, and but it is not related with hands-free microphone or Bluetooth system installed into the car. So what?
So what? Do you sometimes use mobile phone while driving?
No.
No. So
I solve this problem very simply. I set the code to the mobile phone, so when I need to make a call, I have to number a call, number a code, and but I didn't. I can't do it because I drive the car.
I see. Okay, Роман, what about such a law in Dubai? Do you have anything like that?
I don't know anything about it. I don't have a driver license here because I live near the office when I work. But I think that it will be law for forbidden this conversation at the car. To my experience, I think that you really lose your concentration when you talk when at mobile phone to drive when you drive.
Yeah, I agree absolutely. Artem, I guess you have some creative opinion about that.
I don't know. Well, 2 years ago I had a car and I freely talk with other people by my lovely phone. But 2 years ago I have a crash and my car is disappeared.
Oh my God.
And now 2 years I'm a food passenger. I don't know. And I think that if some driver talk with a phone without hands-free or something like this, that the policeman should to take his phone and beat his head while one of them not broke or phone or head, and that if we will have the law that the law that legalize that, I will be very happy.
Okay, I see. So I guess you like to punch people, right? To beat them.
No, I don't like. I like when some people punch some other people.
Okay, I see. So you like to watch, yeah, from this side.
Yes, I like to watch and have some fun.
I see, very nice. I don't know if any of you have children, so I have a question about mobiles and children. What do you think, how old should be a child when he or she should have their first mobile phone? Murad, what do you think?
I think that this is about 7 years, so then a child will be going to school.
Why does he or she need this mobile?
She or he needs mobile phone according to the parents for saying about some trouble situation and to for calling emergency or another services.
And do you have children?
I have two.
Do they have mobile phones?
No, they are very young.
Very young. Okay, I see. Roman, what about you? What do you think about that?
So I agree with Murad. For children, we buy both his first phone at the first class at the school, and they need it for connection with parents to when they going into the school and when they finish your work, your class, and going to the home.
Okay, Artem, what about you?
Well, I haven't children, but if
you know, you sound as if you are extremely happy about that. Is it correct?
I don't know. I don't think about it.
Okay.
Well, but I think that if I have a son or daughter, then I just I don't know, implant a GPS tracker to each other and alarm button from born and but I think that the phones they can use the phones from 7 or 10 years old. I don't know because because phone it's for grow up men, not for smalls. And I think that if I will buy the phones, it was simple phones for kids without any features except SMS and calling. Then that's all. And I'll buy such phones that that they can't to destroy.
Okay, so you will be a very kind father, as I can see.
Maybe.
Okay, and my last question to you for tonight is how you see the mobile future. What will we have in 5 or 10 years? Murad, what do you think?
I I don't know about mobile future, but I can't predict that mobile future will be beautiful.
Beautiful. So
I think that internet connection will be available everywhere. I think that if you will change some mobile network to another, you will not lose your mobile phone, and surprisingly, you will not lose your connection. Yes, and I think it will be great.
Thank you so much for your opinion. Roman, what do you think? How can you see the future?
I very confused what we will to придумать-то?
Oh, you mean what else can we create?
What else we can create to the develop of mobile phone? Mobile already is connected all of branch of our life, and I think that today we will in the future we will see try to make this mobile phone is art things, or beautiful things, or things of our богатство, как там?
Richness.
Yes, it's a thing of image.
Okay.
I think so.
I see. Thank you so much for your opinion as well, Artem. And you are as a piece of cake, as a cherry on the top. Tell me what you think.
I think that in a nearest future, mobile phones will be will change the forms. Like mobile phones will be like, I don't know, glasses or clocks, or watches, or I don't know, piercing of rings, and then after some years, mobile phones will be directly built in head and in mind, and for some years, mobile phones will be more smarter than people, and situation is out of control. And after thousands years, each mobile phone has a own people, like a pet. I don't know, like, and the mobile phones will be called each other without people, and talk to each other like, oh, say, this is my man. Eat fat and soft.
So we will change places, yeah, with mobile phones.
Yes. I think so.
Are you happy with that?
But I hope that John Connor win. But I don't know. I in 1,000 years I died, and I don't know what's the end of the story. I'm sorry.
Okay. Anyway, thank you so much for this wonderful opinion. My dear gentlemen, I was extremely happy to have 3 of you here tonight. It was a pleasure for me to talk to you. I really wish to see you next week, the same place, the same day, the same time. It will be next topic. Please, you are welcome to come. If you have time and possibility, I'm waiting for you here. And I really wish you nice May holidays. Tomorrow is a victory day, and I wish you to celebrate it great with your families, with your friends. That's all.
Thank you, and you.
You're welcome. Thank you so much, and see you next time,
everybody.
next Thursday.
See you. Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye.